Jey Uso may have just cut the best promo of his career, but was it enough to make us think he should beat Gunther at WrestleMania? We discuss next. What's good, y'all? This your boy Woke, back with another video today. Y'all, Jey Uso, to his credit, came out serious on Monday Night Raw. He came out, he wasn't even yeeting, y'all. He walked through the crowd with no yeet shirt on. Breaking, no yeet shirt for Jey Uso. But he did have yeet glasses, right? So it kind of, if you gonna stand on business, get rid of all the yeet stuff. But he walks through the crowd. The crowd is over here baffled why he's not yeeting and why he's not hype. I was like, okay, that's a little different. I see what they're trying to do here. They're trying to make Jey a little more serious, all black. He comes out, gets in the ring. It seemed like Jey was really going through some inner turmoil of trying to, I guess, not try to jump Gunther in that moment, not try to fight him right there. And I respect that. They're trying to show the character is going through a lot emotionally and mentally, and I can get that. With that being said, as Jey got into his promo, I started hearing what he's saying. And as he started talking, I was just like, he's talking about Gunther, do you have a mother? What do y'all talk about? I was like, this kind of doesn't make sense to me, but I kept going, tried to give it a chance, right? But in the midst of everything Jey would say, the crowd kept saying yeet. This leads me to another conversation that we'll have in the future about, has yeet permanently hurt Jey Uso's character, or has it helped it? Or maybe both. But Jey is speaking and he keeps talking about, have you spoken to your mom? Have you done this to your mom? And he says that he had to tell his mom that his brother is laid up in the hospital with 15 stitches. I get the angle, but as he literally kept telling Gunther this, he says that WrestleMania, I'm gonna say a prayer for what I'm about to do to you. I like that. But I think the problem with it all, y'all, is after Jey cut the, you gonna have to tell your mama this thing, or I had to tell my mama that thing. Jey tried to sit there and say, I'm not scared of you no more, Gunther. Like, as a grown man, I get the angle they're trying to push, but to me, that doesn't make me root for Jey anymore. Like, the whole I'm not scared of you no more. Jey Uso, you're a grown man. Just because you're not scared of Gunther doesn't mean you're stronger or better than him. You never were in his tier to begin with. You didn't lose to him previously because you were too scared. You didn't lose to him previously because you were nervous. You lost because he's better. He's stronger. He's more powerful. He's a better wrestler. That's why you lost. Obviously within kayfabe, y'all. So the angle they're trying to push of he was scared and he was nervous and now he isn't, that really doesn't work too much for me. Because I kept trying to see what they were trying to get at. And in the end, though I appreciate the attempt, I don't think what Jey did is enough for me to root for him to beat Gunther still. Maybe y'all gonna say I'm hating. Look, y'all, Jey Uso is who he is. Just because you're emotional and you're crying about it now, and you in your feelings, and you feel like I'm not scared no more, I can beat you, and at WrestleMania I'm gonna win that world heavyweight title, man. That doesn't make you stronger, bro. That doesn't make me think that you are in kayfabe good enough to beat Gunther. That doesn't change what we've seen the past 2-3 weeks of the botches, of the horrible matches. It doesn't fix your legitimacy, Jey Uso. So I think that it's not enough for me. Jey Uso still has more to do, in my opinion, to make me really think and want him to beat Gunther. I mean, I think last week, as great as the segment with Jimmy was, and how great now Jey has a motive. I think that segment also showed what Gunther could really be with better booking. While it gave Jey a motive, it also showed the crowd how great Gunther could be. And if Gunther can be that great, we want to see more of that. Because if Gunther can be that crazy, plus put on the matches he could put on, oh my goodness, we could have an all-time heel. So I think the angle, while saved the feud, also maybe gave credence to Jey not winning also. It'll be a shame if they took the belt off Gunther after what we've been seeing the past 2 weeks from him. So I appreciate what WWE is doing. Jey to me I don't believe him. I can't believe. And I respect him. I appreciate the work he's doing. I appreciate the effort he's putting into this feud. But I just think when you start a feud off on the incorrect foundation, when you start a feud off truly that shouldn't have not been occurring again this soon to them having that Saturday night main event match, you already put yourself behind the 8-ball. And this feud tells me they were behind the 8-ball from the beginning. They had to pull Jimmy in. They had to show Jimmy and Jey can have a great match as a tag team again, because Jey was putting on horrible matches solo. They had to show Jimmy coming in, helping out, cutting a promo with Jey, helping out with Gunther. Jimmy getting beat up to a pulp to put some motivation and emotion into it. They had Jey come out serious, no yeeting, to try to remove that part of his character so people take him more serious. Yet still in all, Jey Uso is who he is. And that is entertaining, great entrance, nice merch sales, great experience for the live crowd. But wrestling wise, he's still not it as a character. He's not a serious threat to me, to Gunther, or to any of the big people at the top. Jey, go and prosper in the tag team division. That match you and Jimmy had shows you're a way better tag wrestler than you are solo wrestler. And it's not just about in-ring, y'all. Y'all know who I like. I don't just like grab heavy people. I like Cena's and Goldbergs and Batistas and Brocks. I appreciate them in the ring. It ain't just like I'm a grab mark. But Jey, there has to be more to your character, how you're presented, the perception of you in the ring, what you do in the ring, how legit your character is. And to me, all that is still lacking despite their best efforts. So let me know what y'all think. Did y'all think Jey did enough to get you reinvested into him winning versus Gunther? Drop your thoughts down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put the bell notification on because YouTube does not send out my notifications. Appreciate y'all again. Until next time, we say salute.